What's going on, guys? This isn't a Marvel Legend review or anything, but I have a couple other figures that I feel like I can review too as well. This is my Jason Voorhees Jason figure from Friday the 13th. And actually not from Friday the 13th, if you all know Friday the 13th 1 did not have Jason in it. I'm just saying. Anyway, this Friday the 13th figure is actually the collector's edition one with the more blood on him and stuff like that. He's a Todd McFarlane figure, if you didn't know. He came in a double box set with Freddy. I have Freddy as well. I just don't care too much for Freddy. He's a pedophile. I don't really care for him too much. His movies are okay, but he's a pedophile. It sucks. It's nasty. Anyway, Jason Voorhees, he was a special needs kid who wasn't being watched at the camp, and the camp counselors were having sex, and he drowned in a lake, a crystal lake. But that's just the backstory real quick. If you want to know, watch the movie. Anyway, this figure's pretty cool. I don't have his machete because this figure I had when I was a kid, so I broke that machete while I was playing with him all the time, because when I got him, this was like my favorite action figure. And he's not even really an action figure. I mean, he is, but his actions are not that great. Articulation is okay. Swivels right here. This goes up. Not that great, actually. Wow. I never really moved that arm too much, huh? After all these years. Damn. The legs just do this like weird thing like that. He's more of a statue than anything. Just the stance is pretty much what I like about him. But what I did was, I got like a Chris Redfield knife from my Resident Evil figure from back in the day. I got a knife from one of my Metal Gear Solid, I think her name was Olga figures in him. I got one from like the Space Spawn figure in him. And then I got one from the zombie Al Simmons figure from Todd McFarlane inside of him. I thought, adding knives inside of this figure would look so much cooler, because I'm an accessories guy, so if I can find anything to make a figure better, I'll try my best, even though I'm not into like customizing things, because I never knew how to do all that stuff. But I'm watching videos and stuff. I may get into customizing, we'll see what happens, but I'm glad that I still got his axe at least, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty cool. And then, for comparison, I do have the Jason X figure as well. I might as well just do both of them right now. These are my Jasons. I love them. They're pretty cool. They're both Todd McFarlane's, and like I said, they're pretty much statues. I don't have them with my Marvel Select figures or Marvel Legends, because they don't go together. But once I get my own spot and I have more room, I'll display these guys proudly, because they're pretty badass. I'll give you a close up on the mask. And this figure right here, this Jason right here, is missing the eyeball on purpose, because he got it gouged out in one of the movies. I love how blacked out the mask is, even though when you look kind of hard, you can see his eyeball in there. Like, not from my video, but in real life. Let me just do this. Let me see if I can. You can kind of see that eyeball in there. Yeah. But I still have this guy's machete. Because, see, if they had made the machete like this material, this one wouldn't have broke. Because this Jason's machete was all glistening and shiny, and it was a cheaper plastic, but it had a lot more blood on it, a lot more, more detail on it. It was such a badass machete too. I'm so pissed I broke it. I should have just tried to glue it, but I threw it away as a kid. I also have the M&M figure that came with the Jason mask and the Jason chainsaw. Thought that was pretty cool. I had to get that as well. Maybe I'll review that. I don't know. Leave it in the comments below if you want me to review that. A lot of the other figures that I own are at my grandmother's house, just chilling in storage boxes. There are a whole bunch of McFarlane figures, because I was a really big McFarlane collector. I've got so many Spawns. Like, I'll just show you this. I always keep this one close by. This is my first Spawn figure ever, which is the first Spawn figure ever. You can tell he's beat up because I played hard with my figures. He even has the rattle on him, because my mom tried to put the cape on when I first got him for Christmas and broke his cape off. Oh, wow. He's got a peg hole in the back. I could actually put him up somewhere. But yeah, this is my Spawn. If you guys want me to review these, I can. I have I've got a Spawn from every collection. From every series too. This is one of my other favorite Spawns. These are the ones that I keep, here, because these are like some of my favorite ones. I wish I had gotten this one with the mask on, and I glued this gun in his hand, because this gun was just badass. Like, that pose right there is so cool. Because I like that this guy actually had some articulation a little bit, has a bicep swivel, little bicep swivel, cock it to the side. The detail on his chest is so cool, almost reminds you of Deadpool. Yeah, Spawn was pretty cool, man. Spawn was one of my favorites. And he was able to carry this gun on his back, but I broke that piece. What's it right there? He came with this big ass machine gun. Thought that was cool. I know I'm doing a lot right now, but I do like my McFarlane figures as well. He never really got into the articulation, but he made one Spawn figure called like the 20th anniversary Spawn. But he's like $100, man. I never even knew that figure came out because it was more of a McFarlane club exclusive, and I didn't become part of that club because I had already owned all the figures. I didn't need to be part of the club. I mean, those were just special collector's edition ones. But to know that he made a fully articulated Spawn and it's out there, I'm probably gonna have to get that. Probably gonna have to get that one. But yeah, guys, this is my my little Jason collection and a couple of Spawns. And like I said, I have a Spawn from every series that came out, almost completing every series. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I had a whole bunch of them from the movies, but then when I got into like different things, like I had Malbolgia and everything, but I kind of threw that away because I didn't want a devil figure in my house. Just as I got older, I don't really like skulls and stuff like that. So I mean, I like my scary movies and stuff, but anyway, that's just my personal beliefs. But yeah, like I mean, even though Spawn does have like skull on his belt, whatever, Anyway. If you guys want me to review some more of these, let me know in the comments below. Haven't been getting too many comments anyway. But if you guys, show me some love, I'll review some Spawns. Why not? And to my subscribers, again, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate all 8 of you. I really do. Thank you so much. Like, I'll just say this was a special video for you guys. I just thought I'd make something different because, like I said, I am running out of my Marvel. I'm about to be out. I have one Hulk figure left to review. And I might just start doing my Spawns until I get more Marvel in. But other than that, I'm going to keep on reviewing. I may even do the ones I showed. Like, this is my review on these guys. This is it. Like, these Spawn figures, these Jason figures don't do too much. This guy does have a swivel. He does move at the wrist. He can do a full 360. And his head can go side to side. That's about it. Same with the Jason. They all do the same exact, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4... Was it like 5 points of articulation? It's terrible. Legs don't even move on this one at all. There's nothing. But just the detail in these ones alone is what brings these guys together. And you know what? Just to keep talking, I had a whole bunch of these movie line ones. I sold my Scream. Actually, no, I still have Scream. I had the original Freddy. I got the newer Freddy. I got the tall Freddy. I had Chucky. I sold Chucky. I had the Terminator. I had the T-1000. I sold all those as a kid because a lot of my friends didn't know these figures even existed. I got a lot of my friends into like different action figures. What else? I sold my Michael Myers to my friend Michael Myers. His real legal name is Michael Myers, and I sold that to him. And I think his little cousin broke the knife or some shit, and that sucks. You try to sell something to somebody and you hope they take care of it, but no, they won't. Like I sold a bong to one of my friends, and his grandma found it and threw it right in the recycling bin, breaking it into pieces. I mean, we're talking, it doesn't even matter. Like a nice big bong. It was so awesome. It was one of my first ones. But anyway, I'm ranting over here. But I got a lot to say on these figures, other than the ones you see. So, and a lot of the figures that I own, as far as Spawn goes, go back to my childhood. So, I got stories for them and stuff, whatever. Let me know. And like I said before, like I said already, thank you subscribers for being there. Thank you so much for liking. You guys can comment if you like. You don't have to, but thank you so much. Like, just having you guys shows that someone is watching my channel. I love it. I appreciate all 8 of you. Thank you so much. And I'm not being funny. I truly mean that so much. Thank you so much, guys. More videos coming soon.